Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to Amanda's Crafty Corner. I'm Amanda, and this is my Crafty Corner. I am totally not going to lie to anybody. I have the worst runny nose ever, a dry throat, and yeah, so this may not be a very long live today, and I'm dropping things, so there's that too. I do have a decaffeinated coffee to see if that will help. I doubt it because, you know, even though it's decaf, it's still coffee. But we'll see. We'll see how long this is for. And yeah, I'm just going to get right into it. I am working on, I even set this up. I'm working on the 7s that are in here just to see if we can get this done. And yeah, sorry, I've been having technical difficulties. I had to unplug my camera and like fix it and everything. Just because the wire is so rolled up. It is not even funny. So if I sound very nasally and gross, well, now you know why. So I'm just going to say welcome, 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 my lovelies. Welcome old, welcome new. Especially to those that will be watching the replay when that comes out. And yeah, we're going to do our absolute best with what we've got today. Just because, yeah, I'm not feeling, like I feel fine, but my nose is all like, ha ha ha. No, my throat is all, ha ha ha. No. And I figured, you know, I had the worst of it last week. I had no voice. Clearly, that was a lie. I'm in debate on how I want to do this, so I'm just going to do whatever my hands want, you know? We're working on the magical all-seeing still. Has anybody gotten this kit yet? I don't expect anybody to get in the max colors, but in the standard kit, absolutely. Oh my god, my nose. Nose, please stop. This is also one of the smallest counts I've ever done, and like I said, I am a walking contradiction with my eyesight. For this, I typically don't need my glasses, but when I'm looking at a screen, I absolutely do. So, yeah. Because I can see fine up close, far away, absolutely not. My webcam, like I've said, is about probably 6 or so inches away from the canvas. So, I'm doing what I can. And I think I've said what count this is. Again, this is an 18 count. This is one of the, although it is 18 count, this is one of the smallest boxes I've ever worked on. I'm just going to move my webcam. That was the springs for the arm. That's it. Wow, that it is on. Like I said, I'm just bleh. So, like I said, I'm going to do my absolute best with what I've got today. Because I cannot miss any more work. I'm going to work tomorrow. If I have to grab all the medications for my runny nose, I absolutely will. But how's everybody tonight? I know I have 2 viewers here, so hello, hello. I'm assuming one is Harkin. Maybe one is Steven. Maybe one is my friend Sylph. I have no idea. Oh, that is not what I wanted to happen. Hold on. Ugh. Yep, you get to see all of the struggles today. I have no space on this desk. Hold on. Hold on. Where did you go? Give me 1 second. What the fuck? Excuse my language. Ah, now I see what happened. Okay. Okay. Maybe I see what happened. Okay. Give me one moment because I see what happened. My bars have twisted so much on this canvas that I have to fix the whole thing. So, yeah. I am great. I'm fantastic. I'm going to switch out cross stitch. Just give me one moment. I turned off my camera just so that nobody is blinded by all the twists and the turns. Okay, where can I put this for now? So you're going to hear things banging and moving. And yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? Okay, let's grab a different cross stitch. Thankfully, I have so many of them around me. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out, I promise. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my camera on again. Please let me know if you can hear the music that I have playing. If you can, I'm allowed to play it. If you can't, that's even better. So yeah, I'm gonna slowly situate myself here. We're gonna work on the glowing love instead. I will figure this out. We'll figure this out. Okay. That was weird. Whew. Okay. What color are we going to work on right now? I'm going to grab the green equal sign, which is 37. I was not expecting that to happen, I will not lie, but I need to fix the bars. I'm the only one that has problems with it. How long does a project like this take on average? It depends. I don't work on it every day. I work on so many different kits at the same time. So for most people, it might take 3 or 4 months. For me, it's going to take years. Because I am not most people. I work on a lot of projects at the same time. You can... Hi, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. How are you? I'm sorry. I have the really bad sniffles. I'm going to apologize again. Normally, I would have all of this. Hi, Ricky. I'm sorry, I'm getting this all set up. You guys get to watch the struggle bus. Nope, this way. this upper. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna be crazy. If I stab myself, hi Steven. If I stab myself, I stab myself. Yeah, there's a knot there, so we're going to chop that off right there. Okay, perfect. I have music more for me than anything else. Just because as much as I love peace and quiet, I really don't. Don't worry, you don't have to suffer me singing. Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh. Oh, one of my weird things is here. Okay. Got it, got it, got it. Try that again. Exactly. My favorite music to stitch to, it is known as, it's actually two brothers that I really like listening to, so anything instrumental, but mostly fantasy and world music by the Fleischer Brothers. Steven knows because I make him listen to it, but they have different playlists that I listen to. Thank you. Me too. But unfortunately, it's a part of life. I work in the medical field and my son is in school. And we all know schools are the worst for any sort of germ. Doesn't matter how much you disinfect. Forgot to put this on to protect my middle finger because that's the finger that I stab a lot. What I might do is before I go to bed, I'll sneak into my son's room and I'll grab his Vicks and I will vapor rub everywhere if I have to. Because I'm not afraid to do that. course. Guess what I did? I pulled the thread right out of my needle. What a great, great night this is. Are you working on anything, Debbie, while you watch the chaos? Is anybody? I know Arkin is RPing with the guild that we're in. So I hope he has fun tonight with that. I can't. Hold on. Okay, that's a different symbol. If you find my left arm is in the way, let me know and I can move my tattooed arm out of the way. More like baby. Okay. That's fine. I've already told you. Your character needs to come back safe. Or actually, my character told your character has to come back safe. Not a choice. You know it's true. You can laugh all you want. This is what happens when you have a designated healer. Or somebody who just enjoys healing roleplay, I should say. Yeah, I'm so glad you understand, Debbie. I am so glad you understand. Yeah, I think I explained one time. So I was working in the daycare. I used to be a daycare teacher, and I worked in the infant room. And it was my second or third week working there. I can't remember exactly. And I could tell this child was getting sick. Totally could tell. This child was not a cuddler with me, wanted nothing to do with me. All of a sudden was like, no, I want cuddles. They would place their head on my chest, and I'm breathing in whatever this kid has. I think it was a few days later, I'm like, I don't feel the greatest. And I kept telling the mom, the mom, I would tell both parents, mostly mom, there's something wrong. There's definitely something wrong. I don't think your child's feeling well. No, there's nothing wrong with my child. Okay. Couple days after that, I ended up with bronchitis. The child was also out for bronchitis. But my bronchitis had turned into full-blown pneumonia, and I had to pull the doctor card so that I could not get fired because I was in my 3-month probation. It was great. Ooh, I like that. That's going to be so pretty. What colors are you making it? Oh yeah, safe to say when we both returned a week later, Mom was like, yeah, you were right. My child had bronchitis. I'm like, yes, I know. Thank you. Although bronchitis is not contagious, the cold that comes with it is. So, yeah, I was very annoyed. And I think since starting school, sorry, I'm just going to grab a Kleenex from my nose. And I think since starting school, my son has been out once. But last year, I think he had strep throat twice. So that was fun. Fine, I will jump down here and then we'll go back up. Oh, if anybody is wondering what this looks like, I don't think I have the picture here. Let's see if I can. No, I don't think I can with how I'm sitting. Maybe I have it on my phone? I'll see if I have it on my phone. Not there. Like I said, maybe I have it on my phone, but it doesn't look like it. Let me go to the website. So this is the one we're working on. This is the one we're working on. What's been my favorite project to date? That's a good question. My favorite project to date? I don't know. I don't have one. Yes, it will go with everything. I'm almost done my lantern, but it's not my favorite one. I don't really think I have a favorite. Because I feel like if I had a favorite, I'd be working on it all the time. And I don't. Steven can tell you, I have so many projects going at the same time. I have this lantern that I'm doing. It's almost done. I think I have like I have a good chunk of colors left. Not that you would be able to see. Then I have Glowing Love that I'm doing. So it's 2. I have my little autumn one. I have Charizard. I have the Space Tree of Life. I've got my Comfortable Breakfast, Desi and Eve. And then I have the Magical All Seeing. So I have like 8 projects going at the same time. And then I'm going to be starting some diamond painting. So I feel like if I had a favorite, I would definitely be working. Oh, let's not do that. I just want to check something. Get to see my messy floor with all the diamonds all over it. Hold on. I'm just going to move my canvas out of the way. I'm also that weirdo when the end is near. I ask other people to finish it for me because I'm just like, I just want it done. I don't know what I just did here, but okie dokie. Good job, me. I can tell you the ones that I won't work on are beaded, because I feel like, because I do the diamond painting, the beaded cross stitch would just drive me nuts. But that's just me. It is the fall lantern. It is the fall lantern. Or autumn lantern, as Joy Sunday calls it. I have all 4 of them. So once I'm done this one, I'm going to pull out the winter one. The only thing I'm not looking forward to with it is all the backstitch. Because basically the entire thing is backstitch. Yes, I am that crazy person that jumps a lot. Mostly because I won't let anybody see the back of this cross stitch. Because I'm also learning I like my 14 counts. I'm going to take a quick sip of my coffee. Even though the creamer in it is not one that I like. Sorry. Then my nose decided, hey, I'm going to run. Pretty much. It's not so much comfort. I prefer working with 1 string folded in half over 3 strings. Although I have a couple 9 I have a lot of 11 counts that I need to get through, and some 9 counts, and 9 counts use 4 strings. So we'll see what happens. But anything that I order will be in 14 count. I actually have a few videos coming out with a couple unboxings. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Let's find out. We'll rethread. And we'll be starting another new one this Friday. I was going to wait till mid-November, but I think I'm going to start it this Thursday. It's going to be so much fun. And I know Steven's sighing at me. Another one, really? Yes, it's a winter design. So I'm excited for it. When you see that unboxing, you'll be like, yep. I think it comes out this week. Oh, no, it might come out next week. We'll see. We'll see if I start it this week or next week then. I don't know yet. That's all right. The thing that I'm worried about with the winter lantern is the French knots, because I suck at French knots. So I might just not do that. That's more a personal choice and preference. I don't know if that's a knot for the color or if that's a knot. I have a few knots in the back of this. We're going to see what I do with those. I'll either frog it later or leave it and figure out what to do with it. What count did you get your lanterns in? 11 or 14 count? Because I know when they first came out, they were only 14. I think it's changed since then. Let's end this one here, and then we'll go up here. Wrong way. Oh, don't go through. No. No. Here we go. I'm sorry, I'm quiet. If you give me something to talk about, I will talk your ear off. My nose is itchy. I'm just a disaster today. I'm sorry. Hopefully next Tuesday will not be as much of a disaster. What I'll do is on the weekend I will fix the magical all-seeing. I'll probably working on it a bit. Maybe on Sunday after Baldur's Gate 3. And then we'll go from there and see what happens. Oh, that's alright. Is it still the same size, like 87 wide by 126 high, or is it a little bit bigger than that? I completely understand. No, I used to go. I would say yeah, the 11 count would be the best way, and then you find your groove, and then you find the count that works best for you. Don't get me wrong, I love 11 count. I just like the 14 because I can use one piece of floss, fold it in half, and I'm good to go. I can't really do that with 11 count because then I'm 6 strings. Over the 3 that it asks for. Although with a 9 count I could probably do that. Grab 2 strings and fold it in half. But then I feel like I'd run out even more than I would just using 4 strings. Just because of how big 9 counts are. I'm doing my best to do the hand over hand method with this. But that means that the Q-snap keeps moving because I have nothing to really hold it in place. I'm sorry. That's wrong. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's good. At least they kept them the same size because they really don't need to be big. Although I'm hoping your legend is bigger than mine because I hate this legend. I hate it so much. Like, I literally have to go through and, like, count the numbers to see what I'm doing. And because with Joy Sunday, this never matches the paper pattern because the paper pattern is true to color. So it's just like, I just suck at doing French knots. But that, again, that's just me. And it's just because I probably don't have enough practice with them. But even the thought of doing French knots, I'm just like, no. No. Oh my goodness. Just trying to grab my needle threader and it's like stuck on my... Let's not move my camera. Thank you. That's been moved enough. Yeah, I've seen that as well, and I'm just like, 4 strands seems a lot for an 11 count. But I think a lot of people who use the 4 strands might be doing the 10th stitch, so the half stitch for it. So I don't actually know. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna go until this piece of thread is done. Just because I can feel my head hurting. So we'll see what time I finish this thread at. Because we did go from one end of the canvas to the other. So that's a plus. That's okay. Like your legend's a bit bigger? Yeah, I'm the same way. Wound care is a little bit different, Hark. Just saying. I think I pulled it. Yeah, I pulled it out again. This is also like, my channel has been up for almost 2.5 years now. So this is me honing my craft in 2.5 years. And I'm still learning. Yes, dear. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I feel like I don't, especially if you saw my backs. And you'd be like, what just happened there? And I'd be like, I have no idea. I'm just cross-stitching. It just kind of happens. Comes with the territory. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, as long as you have enough strands, that's the main thing. Because if you run out of floss, oof. Just oof. Won't lie, with this one, I feel like I've got some pretty good coverage. I mean, yes, you can see the number over here, but that's also because it's orange and yellow. So I feel like once this is soaking, it will be good. So here's the back of this one because I don't mind showing off this one. As you can tell, I do big jumps and then it gets covered by other stitches. So, yeah. I'm just going to mute myself for one moment. Sorry about that. Just gonna quickly switch legs that this is resting on because my left leg is all like, I'm going numb. So yeah, more moving. Considering I've been in the same position for over an hour. How do I want to do this? Because no matter what, I'm doing some jumps. That didn't work out. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. No. No. See if I can tighten this up without it falling off. Yeah, I did a crazy big jump. But for the most part, it'll get covered up, so I'm not really worried. But I'm also keeping this to myself because of what I call this one, which is Eve, which is my character on ESO. So, yeah. Although I am going to call it here because I probably will. Oh, maybe I will make this jump. Hold on. Let's see if I make this jump. No, I'll still need a new piece of thread. That's okay. But yes, I'm going to call it here just because of the way that I am feeling. I haven't gotten anywhere near. Well, so my autumn lantern I had gotten, I think, in 2023 when Diamond Art Decor was DIY something. I can't remember what it used to be called. And then I messed up with one of the strings, one of the floss, not realizing I could take one piece and fold it in half. So I felt like a failure. So I put it away, and then I finally picked it up, and that's what I've been doing. So it's a slow and steady progress. But yeah, with that said, I'm sorry, Debbie. I am going to head off. I'm sorry, Hark. My head is pounding now. And my nose is being my nose. But I promise I will talk to everybody later. And I will see